The text messages then start arriving. There's a lot of them. Photos were also acquired of Grant, circulated, etc. Here's a quote again. McMahon began to degrade Miss Grant, calling her his bitch, while hinting at a fascination with having other people watch them engage in sexual activity, including other WWE stars on the roster.
Well, now I was gone by this time. I don't ever remember hearing anything about this. But this news is so prevalent and Vince is so well known. This made every publication in the United States, possibly in the English-speaking world, all of them. Mm-hmm. Made the New York Times and the Post and this and that and NBC News.
BBC, Independent.
And Variety, and it made them all. It's crazy. Continue.
Then the sex starts getting rough and Grant starts sustaining physical injuries. And now this is one of the, I hate to say, amusing parts of this story. Quote, notably, McMahon was most aggressive when using the certain sex toys named after male WWE wrestlers and performers. McMahon named the sex toys so that the colour of the toy matched the race of the wrestler. For example, a black dildo would be named after an African-American wrestler, and a white dildo would be named after a Caucasian wrestler. In addition to McMahon's infatuation with pretending that other men, and namely certain WWE talent, were in the room with them, this was yet another incremental step in desensitizing Miss Grant to his fantasy and eventual demands that she perform sexual acts for and or have sexual contact with others within WWE. So let's talk about naming dildos after wrestlers.
Okay. I haven't even thought about this. What would she name? I wonder, did he use Triple H in this? Since as his son-in-law.
Ooh,
or is that too close?
Like legally incestuous somehow.
That's not funny. I'm not laughing. But this sounds like Vince. And if you've asked me when we started this, do I think he's, here's the word, culpable and all this? I'd say not yeah, but hell yeah. Because he's paid out 17 million or 19 million already to women to sign those NDAs, which they have declared the plaintiff, the lawyer has declared those were illegal anyway. Mm-hmm. So they hold no legal weight. Now, that's what they're saying. I don't know. But if he's already paid out that much money, he's guilty. He has done all. And what made me believe this? Well, wait a minute. You'll get to it in a minute.
I'll get to it.
The most horrific. I bet people said, what is the most horrific? Well, I think they know anyway. Then they will agree with us. But yeah, I think he's guilty of all this. And Vince is not right. Vince, I've always detected a vibe around Vince that something is off. I didn't know exactly what it was, but, you know, even talking to him sometimes, he'd look at you and you think, what the fuck is he thinking about? Because that's, and then you get up and leave the room and you may not even gotten an answer to the question you ask, but you got a lot of Vince's vibe, because when he would walk into the room, the whole room, the attitude in the room would change. So when he had that much power, and I'm thinking, what if he had a lone woman in the room and she was getting all of it? I don't know. He may have damn hypnotized her. I have no idea. But whatever it was strong. To get this woman to go along with this.
Yeah, one text message, I don't have it here at the moment, basically said, to Janelle Grant, said, from Vince to Janelle, you better not knock on my door, because if I see you, I will rape you. In the office. And it's like, who the fuck writes that? That's weird.
Right.
Anyway, let's stick with these dildo things.
Wait a minute, did we ever see any of the texts? Did she text him back?
Yeah, there were a couple of replies back that were sort of, to me, they seemed friendly enough to keep him on level, but trying to delay activity, specifically with Johnny Laurinaitis. that we will get to in a minute, in a few minutes at least. But let's stick with naming dildos after wrestlers. Who would you like? Who do you think he named them after?
Well, it'd be his. What about Undertaker?
So like a rotting, like decomposing dildo.
What about Shawn Michaels? Hey, Roman Reigns.
Oh, the main event.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm thinking like size-wise, so I'm thinking Hornswoggle to Big Show.
Oh, Bryan Danielson.
So I'll be on the smaller end then. But works very well.
Or Big Show.
I also like the black dildo for black wrestlers. So that could be like Xavier Woods to Omos.
To what?
You know, like the massive. He's like 7'2", the big black dude, the big giant guy.
Almost, yeah. Yes. Oh,
but he rarely shows up.
Mm-hmm.
So no.
So he could be semi-erect. Rarely shows up. Rarely stands up.
No, he only turns up once a month. He's a special attraction. Right. We're gonna. I know we're being silly on some.
Now
of these things.
I know. Yes, but this is a detail that only she would know. I mean, if I was a woman and I was making up stuff, I couldn't even make that up. So that's what makes me think it's real, that this really happened, because that does sound like Vince.